Okay, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're here for Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 4. Last episode was fantastic. In truth, every episode so far has been fantastic, so it really doesn't make a difference whether I say that or not. But last episode, we had Friend's birthday. No, not Friend. I've done that. I think I did that the first episode too when we first met her. Fern. So we had Fern's birthday, and Frieren got her a birthday gift, and as we saw Fern go around and watch her suspiciously, because she didn't want her to spend all their hard-earned funds on a bunch of useless garbage. But then we saw at the end of the episode, they were learning about, she was teaching Fern about defense magic, and so they ended up going and fighting Qual, whose seal was breaking down, and we got a lot of world building throughout that sequence about how with his power they developed a defense against it, and they harnessed it for themselves. So one of the most used magics now, like they even called it common offensive magic, is his attack, and so he became a lot easier to fight. And in a beautifully animated battle, we defeated Qual pretty damn easily. So that was all last episode. I'm really excited to see where this one goes. I honestly don't know when episode 5's coming out. I don't know if they have a release date scheduled for that yet, but I'm beyond excited to see whenever that comes out. The show's been nothing short of fantastic. The world building, storytelling, emotional moments, characters, it's all been great, and I am enjoying every second of it. So without further ado, let's get straight into episode 4. 28 years after the death of Himel the hero at the Grand's Channel, located in the Central Islands. Lots of shipwreck debris there. Yeah, the debris all filled it up. Ooh. You know Frieren's gonna be all over that. Just for that one grimoire. Oh wow, so it's a fake, but she still accepted it. Interesting. Yeah, she realizes that he doesn't have anything else to pay her. Never mind. I love the outfit she's got on. Little winter outfit. Oh wow. Once again, they've got a long stay. That's how she sleeps, with just a book in her face. So she does not like waking up in the morning. Yeah, that is very apparent here. I love how at this point it's just become Farron is just taking care of her. Like, literally Farron is just the one, like, instead of, like, Frieren being the adult and taking care of her, she is being taken care of by Farron. That's so funny. Is she still half asleep? Yep, she is still half asleep. Oh my god. I love seeing these new sides to Frieren. Is Frieren even doing any work right now? Is she making Farron do all the work? Maybe she just doesn't like the cold, honestly. That might be it. She's a little more airheaded than you would first expect. Every morning. Every morning. Yeah, then nothing would ever get done, because she would wake up super late. Ah, they just let her oversleep in the group party. To be fair, they were also dealing with Heiter, who would get drunk all the time. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. She will not be up early enough for it. Damn, there's still so much. Okay. But the waters are not clear right now. Maybe this will be another step in her character development. She'll actually wake up to go see the sunrise. I wonder if that's what they're setting this up for. They're showing us that she clearly does not like getting up in the morning ever. And maybe this will be an important step in her character development as she, like I said, a big part of what I believe this show is leading towards is her cherishing the relationship she has with the humans around her who don't live as long as her. And so I wonder if she's going to take a step in that direction this episode by staying awake, or not staying awake, but waking up early and actually going and seeing the sunrise. It's just to drag her out there again. I love their little winter outfits. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's a whole pirate in there. God, the animation of this show never gets old. Ah, that is so loud. Why? What? I have to go watch that sequence again. Holy, that was so beautiful for no reason. I mean, come on. Someone easily spent months on that. And it just looks gorgeous. This show. And it's all done. Oh, yeah, see? There you go. Stay up all night so you can be awake in the morning. But I like that. I like that. See, this is what I'm saying. I literally, I just talked about it. But this is character growth. I love to see this. This is great. She wants to see why everybody speaks so highly of it. Let's see if she can manage to stay up all night. Ooh. Oh no! Hiter! Yeah, he definitely just drank too much. So they were in this village before, but she didn't wake up to see the New Year's sunrise. And so now she actually wants to experience it and see why they were so upset that she didn't go with them. She wants to understand that. Because you're that kind of person. Oh, she fell asleep. She couldn't stay up all night. Gotta wake her up now. Look at that. She got her up to drag her out there because she said she really wanted to see it. Oh, I love their dynamic. I also love how Frieren made her get up early to drag her out there. That was sweet. Jesus Christ. It's dark in her room, so it's literally blinding me. Wasn't worth waking up early for. Is Frieren loving it? I love the detail they're doing on their faces right now. It looks really pretty. That's sweet. You enjoy. Okay, I see what Himmel was going for there. He was saying, "You come out there with us, you might not just enjoy the sunrise." Because I think she's always thinking in terms of like by herself. I think like she was in the way that she was interpreting seeing the sunrise. She was just thinking about going and seeing any old sunrise by herself. But what's different here is that she's with Frieren, and what would have been different back then is that she would have been with the people. That's why Himmel says she would have enjoyed it, because she's the kind of, I guess, in a very convoluted way, he's saying that she's the kind of person who, I mean, I don't know if he was directly saying that, but it's obvious here that she's the kind of person who enjoys something more when somebody else is also enjoying it. At least that's what it seems like, because she said she is enjoying herself because Frieren is smiling. So I wonder if that's what Himmel is getting at when he said that earlier in the episode. I think she realizes that's what he meant. It's all about the people you see it with, the relationships you make. Like, that's all it's about. I love that. That was beautiful. Ooh, we're getting more info on Eisen. Yes, we got like no information on him in the first couple episodes. I'd love to see more of him. They have different beliefs there. Whew, hang on a second. I don't know, I wonder if she got that from history books, or if Frieren was saying that from experience that she's been alive for thousands of years. Until several thousand years ago. I'm very interested to see when they reveal how long elves live in this world. Honestly, I feel like they might not. I feel like that's what keeps the ambiguity about her character so interesting, is that you don't know how long she's been alive. And so her developing these relationships now, it's very interesting. I can't tell if they will end up revealing it or they won't. I really don't know. It's just a belief you're holding, which is totally fine. I believe it should. I like that too. I agree. I very much agree. No, I like that. Wait, 28 years after— he's still alive! Eisen! Yes! We get to see more of him! Yay! I've been asking for this, genuinely. You act like it hasn't been 30 years. I'm not on my deathbed yet. Oh, what? Oh my god, they're gonna get me emotional again. That's so sweet. They kept up with each other by writing to each other. Ah, I love that. Oh my god. Let's see what adventure we're gonna take with Eisen here. If she came here in prehistoric times. Oh, like, come on. They're too good at story writing. This ties perfectly back into what she was saying earlier about how all the notes from him are fake. Like they somehow tie in these tiny little details. Like, that whole thing about her cleaning up and, like, the whole sunrise thing was for her character development, but then at the very beginning they made sure to have him give her that book and then explain that most of the notes from this guy are fake, just so they could bring his name up again later in the episode. Like, that is so well, like, storyboarded, and, like, that's just such good callback writing, and, like, it's just so good. It's so good. Oh, so there might actually be some legit writings here. Oh, so even she knows where the writings are at. I suppose you have all the time in the world. Is Fern feeling left out back there? Has she been too nervous to speak? I feel like she was. I'm gonna go back because I didn't notice her reaction until like decently late. So I want to see how she ended up reacting like that. But like I feel like she hasn't said anything since she got here, and she's feeling left out. So she wanted to like chime in and join in the conversation, or maybe she's just getting upset that they're setting out on another super long adventure here. Notice Eisen's reaction to that statement right there. Notice that tells you already that she's different from when he was with their party, than when she was with their party, not he. That reaction tells you all you need to know, that she's being considerate of Farron's time. He's like, whoa, since when have you been doing that? Yep, there you go. Farron is scary when she's mad. Then I should watch myself. He doesn't want to make her mad. Holy! And they're popping off with the animation again for no reason. Man, he was lifting that like crazy. He did say he's not able to lift an axe anymore though. Was he lying? In the first episode he said he couldn't even lift an axe anymore, but there he was lifting a ginormous boulder like it was nothing. I'm gonna go back and watch that sequence again. Wait. Was she just turning... She was just turning the grapes sweet there, wasn't she? I know she has a spell to turn them sour. I would assume she also has a spell to turn them sweet. Maybe, right? I would assume so. Maybe that's what she was doing there. So, like, oh my god. I can't even, like, begin to gush enough about how the small details are appreciated in this show. Like, I'm genuinely so happy that I went ahead and watched these 3 episodes back to back to back. because the small details from each episode pile on and are like, they make like their own little cameos in each episode. Like, that's so cool to me. You can have a detail from a couple episodes ago. So like episode 2, the first time that they mentioned the grape thing, it was mentioned for like a split second. So like it seems like it's insignificant, but then you see it again in episode 3 when they talk about how Heiter loves sour grapes. And then you see it again in episode 4 when she was using that same magic on the grapes there, and now they're eating grapes. Like, it's just this small detail that should have no significance has played a part, a very tiny part, but it has played a part in 3 back-to-back episodes. Like, that is just detail you don't find in anime very often. Like, that is such good writing. Just being carried by Frieren. And they're both passed out. God, this animation is gorgeous. Like, look at this! Hmm? Did they never end up finding them? Whoa, wait, seriously? No way we're gonna get a Himel cameo. I don't want to see him now. Aww. Oh my god. These two are the best. These two are the best. Heiter and Eisen, man. Like, this show continues, like, just to surprise me at every turn at how good these characters are written. This is seriously some of the best character writing I've ever seen. And I'm saying that 4 episodes in. We are 4 episodes into the show. And this is some of the best character writing I've ever seen. I'm just in awe. Like, I'm genuinely just in awe. I don't think I can say enough about how well this show is written. Oh, well, your notes might be in there, if they're protected by a barrier. Sorry, I had to sit there and process that for a second. So she has been alive for at least 1,000 years. At least 1,000 years. And she still looks super young. So they live for a long ass time. Even after 1,000 years, I'm still dancing in the palm of my master's hand. Frieren backstory incoming, maybe? Oh, is this girl they're speaking about? This flame person, girl, elf, maybe? Is this flame person her master? That would make sense why she's trying to find the notes and why she knows all of them are fake, because this person was probably her master. That makes sense. Ah, this is the girl from the OP, and she has the same earrings. So her master was a human. So yeah, interesting. So is this 1,000 years ago? Is this 1,000 years ago when her master was alive? That is wild. And yeah, she doesn't have the earrings on yet, so she definitely gets those earrings from her master. That's so cool how that all ties in together. So she said once it grows, it'll still be protecting this place 1,000 years from now. Yep. So this is literally 1,000 years ago. That is wild. That is actually wild. Wow, she literally called it. She literally called it. Are you being needy? Wow. She knew. She knew. That's so cool. Oh my god. Are we serious? This soundtrack, that animation, like, are we serious? I genuinely wish I had a better vocabulary to portray to you guys how much I'm loving this. Like, I genuinely don't know if I'm able to fully portray my thoughts to you guys on how amazing this is. Like, I don't know. I don't have the right words to say how amazing this is. I genuinely don't. So what's in the writing here? And she learned from her. Are you sure you haven't been around since prehistoric times? It's already open to that very page. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. Wow. That's just, I'm stuttering because I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know how to describe how insanely good this is. Oh! Oh! This is the quote from the first episode. Very first episode. This is the first quote that you read when it's panning like a map. I think it was like a map image. I think I actually read it in my episode reaction. This is the first quote. So was that written by her? I guess that might have been written by her, maybe. What? So if you go there alive, you can see the souls of the dead. Look at Frieren leaning over her shoulder reading it. Oh, come on! Come on! Are you kidding me? There's another callback. That's got to be like the 7th or 8th this episode. The 7th or 8th callback. Just like I'm. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy or something, but I'm actually like, I don't know what to say at this point. There's not words to portray how insanely well this is written. I see why the manga is so highly proclaimed now. Madhouse is knocking it out of the park with this adaptation. Like, the fact that, like, they showed us that sequence earlier about talking about, like, heaven and stuff, and then it gets brought up now, perfectly linking those two stories, so that story wasn't just a... Like, I swear, every flashback they've shown us has had purpose. Every flashback that we have seen throughout these 4 episodes to the party themselves has had a reason. There is a very specific reason we are being shown that flashback. It always ties into something a character says, or something that happens in an episode. I don't know. I don't know, guys. This show's too good, genuinely. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting. I might be overreacting. Maybe I'm just in a mood to overreact. I don't know. I don't know. It's totally possible that this is not as good as I'm making it out to be, and you guys just think I'm an idiot. But I think it's amazing. Just for the time being, if I end up coming back and thinking I sound like an idiot, it is what it is, because this is too good. This show's too good. And right now we're on the central continent, right? That... Oh... Yikes. So is this going to be the next part? Is this going to be the next part of our adventure? Like, is that going to be... I wonder if that's going to be, like, the main plot. Like, I've been wondering... It was kind of similar with Mushoku Tensei in Season 1, too. You're wondering, where's the story going to go? Where's the plot going to lead? Like, it can't just stay a slice of life forever. Like, when is the plot going to kick in? And I think that's what's happening right now, like with Turning Point 1 in Mushoku Tensei, when Rudy and Eris got teleported to the Demon Continent. I think that's what we're getting here now. We're getting our actual plot. Obviously, we're going to have a ton of sidetracks and things like that before we get to this. I don't think we're immediately going to go and fight the Demon King straight up, but I think that'll be the overarching plot of this story, is to get there. And now, because she's going around asking if there's anything that they want help with, as a way to pay her debts, is what she said. Now he's saying, you wanted to help me, right? Go and talk to Himel. I love that. I love that. EISEN'S the goat. I love that. That's the only reason she doesn't want to go. The only reason she doesn't want to go to the Demon King's castle is because it's cold. Not because there's a Demon King there. She really hates the cold. Is he gonna recount their days when they fought the Demon King? I can imagine. No! Come on! Don't do that to me. I want to hear the stories. I want to know what happened. Like, I'm genuinely so intrigued. Like, I have to know what happened now. You can't leave me on a cliffhanger like that. I need to know what they went through. I wonder if they actually had a tough time. Because in the first episode, when we see them coming back after defeating the Demon King, they don't look that beat up or anything. Like, they look okay, they look happy. But, like, I really want to know what happened there. I feel like... Sorry, I'm pausing so much this episode. This is the most I've paused in this series, but I feel like this show has the option to take a really dark tone, and it won't feel out of place. Like, I feel Like, they've shown us little bits of dark aspects of this series, and, like, I feel like we haven't even dove into that side of this world yet. I know that's a thing because we've seen little bits and pieces of it, but I feel like if they wanted to, they could easily turn this story much darker. Yeah, no, she's not waking up. And now she's getting a lap pillow. She's definitely an interesting master to have because at the end of the day, she's going to outlive Frieren. So that'll be interesting. You have a master who's going to outlive you. That's not usually the case. No, that's not true. We saw that she cares for her whenever she gave her the little thing on the back of her head. Like the little hair clip. We saw that she cares for her. She was trying so hard to pick out a good gift for her and buy her sweets. Like, we know she cares. Yeah, here we go. Now, I literally, I spoke too soon. For someone who's been alive for 1,000+ years, you really never know what they're thinking. There's no way to know. Oh my god. Okay, so that's a little bit of a taste of how long elves live. So, their adventure was 10 years. They spent 10 years together. That's not even 100th of her life. I really want to do the math, but I think I'll just wait and I'll maybe either one of you guys can do it for me or edit it in post. What is if you put 10? If 10 is a 1/100th out of something, like what would the total be there? I'm very interested to know that math. I can't do it off the top of my head. I'm not even gonna try. I don't want to sound like an idiot, but that'll give us an estimate to what her life is like, how long she's gonna live. Of course, we don't know a specific time because she said it's not even 100th of her life, but it'll be a good estimate to tell how long she actually lives. So I wonder how long Eisen lives. So he also definitely lives a lot longer than normal people. I can't stop smiling. I can't stop smiling. I wonder how much longer he's gonna live. I really do wonder. Yep, it is quite the lengthy journey. Oh god. Yeah, it does look like they went through a lot to get there. Jesus Christ. I can see why she wouldn't want to go back. Oh my god, this show, I swear. I swear to God, That was another fantastic episode. So I don't know if you guys know when episode 5 is supposed to air. I'd be very grateful if you could tell me, because I genuinely have heard no information on when the next episode's going to come out. I just know that they aired a movie-length first episode, and they haven't announced when episode 5 is going to come out. So, I'm very interested to hear when that'll be. I really don't know. I feel like this felt like a prologue, honestly. Like, this whole 4-episode stretch felt very much like a prologue, because now we have our main adventure. Our 10-year adventure to the Demon King's castle. That is like our main plot. We've now discerned what our main plot is, and we now know what the adventure is going to be like going forward. At this point, I don't think I have anything else to say. I'll see you guys whenever episode 5 airs, but I wish I had more words to describe how much I'm enjoying the show. Genuinely, like this, it's so good. It's so good. I don't know what else to say. Like, it's genuinely just amazing from start to finish. But I think that is going to wrap it up for my reaction to Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 4. I will see you guys whenever episode 5 inevitably rolls around. Like I said, let me know when that's going to happen. But that's going to wrap it up for me. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.